Third production, you, MPL production. On tak on? Support member
They want Cyan to ban Martis, so they open up Gaijin for themselves possibly.
Right. And they take it away. So good guess from your side. Do you think Lancelot is going to be taken by Aegis inside?
Lancelot, the Hellcut.
Hellcut will definitely be nice to
Or
them.
the Angela is still open.
No, Angela's banned already.
Yep.
Ooh!
Alfredo,
Oh,
Fanny once again.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Fanny. This is... I want it to be picked. I want to see the Fanny. The Fanny has to go in. Come on.
That
It's
might be
8 seconds.
pick.
Could be because...
Lancelot and
Fanny, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, now Akai is open. We've seen Swan on Akai most of the games, but decided to go for the Grok and the Harley. This is crazy. Harley's now taken away from Rush, and
It's okay. They have better tanks indeed.
and Aegis replies with, you know what, Swan, we'll take your Akai away from you.
Yep.
And we take Too Easy for Jeps Lolita, which is, I know it's from Wyatt, but
Yep.
Lolita's performance has been amazing. In most of the games, the stuns have been great, so if it comes down to Aegis, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same.
It's very productive as well in terms of getting kills, getting assists, and helping the team in terms of initiation. And
Is it going to be?
Coming first, Hilda.
Off the playoffs?
my favorite hero.
No.
Oh, it's
Come on.
here.
Don't
It is
tease me.
here to
Oh,
stay.
it's a lockdown.
And it's the first Hilda of our playoffs locked in with an
Nice.
Alice. Let's go back to Aegis here for a second. The stun coming in from Lolita and Akai, setting it up for both Lancelot, Fanny, and now Cyclops.
Wow.
Crazy amount of damage.
Cyclops has been a killer machine
Yeah.
since day one.
You know, I have to tell you, honestly, 100% Aegis on the draft, my side. I really don't know what's going to happen with the Hilda. We have not seen it, so I don't know what the performance will be like. But again, Tyrants have been changing their meta, have been changing their setup styles. So I don't know what to expect. I want to get your opinions on this. My side will be Aegis for this game.
Saiyan all the way.
Because of the draft.
Of course.
Okay. Sorry, the Tyrants.
It's a
you
Fredo
Paige.
equipment. It's Fanny.
Yeah, I know, it's Fanny, but you know what, I agree with you. I went with their draft too. KBC, you're thinking really hard over here. What's it going to be for you?
Because I'm thinking how Hilda would fit in this process, and it's going to be a lot of roaming, a lot of initiation on the mark. So their mobility is quite high. So I'm going to give Tyrants a chance for this.
All right,
lineup.
we have two Aegis Science here and one Tyrant. Guys, one last cheer before we get into the game. All right, KBC Peach, take it away.
We're going to go to game 2. Oh my goodness. I kind of forgot all the team names, but it's going to be one of the hype games out there. Air Asia Cyan going against Team Tyrants of Singapore.
Yep, here we have Fredo as Lancelot. You know, I really want to see how effective Fanny will be in this game because there will be a lot of pressure. Then again, they do have Akai on their side. This lineup is just massive coming from Asia Cyan, but we do see Tyrants. They are trying to steal some jungle right here from Cyan, and Obi being so aggressive. They do try to bring Hawkeye down. He is very close, but Ken fails to seal the deal.
You can see the bottom lane, even though Obi, like I said, Hilda is a very good roaming character. She can, hide the bushes, get regeneration of health. She can even spot and get map information for her team. So I really like the aggression, and her skills are actually pretty damaging at the early stage. So this is how I want to see Tyrants utilize Hilda, going into the enemy forest, getting at least distractions for Team Cyan to falter in terms of their jungle creeps.
Yep, that is true. But it looks like Cyan has a 2-1-2 strat. And Tyrants, they are roaming around quite a little bit at this point.
Yep. They will have to, because when you choose Hilda, you have to roam around a lot. Like the mobility that you have in store, must as well you kind of like maximize it rather than keep it at a very safe, cautious positioning and stuff. See a few engagements coming in, and Fanny in the middle matchup with Harley is going to be a fun thing to watch. Right, Lancelot against Hilda. I'm going to like this matchup because Lancelot is going to dump in a lot of damage. The tree lane will go in. and it's gonna stop for Vine. And you notice it's a 1-1-3 strategy for both teams.
Yep, but it looks like Tyrants are playing it a bit more safe. They did try to be very aggressive in the last game, and they got distracted by all the team fights.
Yep.
So that was kind of how it went down for Tyrants right there.
And now the turtle has respawned. Both teams, whoever wants to initiate, may start the feasting of the turtle. Obby with that harassment of Lancelot. Lancelot is very squishy in the very first start, and it seems that Tyrants will walk away with the very first turtle. Both teams will fall back into their respective map zones.
Well, that is some Tyrants. I mean, it shows Tyrants that they are being very effectively
Correct.
aggressive.
Yes.
And to not overcome it, but we do see an engagement going on there, both on the top and bottom lane, but they will just retreat. It's just a lot of poking at this
Yes.
point, you know?
I think in terms of the tri-lane meta, both of them actually excel very well. Like, they are not giving any room of errors or opportunities for one another, which is why I like it. But then the bottom lane, that's where the fight goes on. How is Hilda able to cope with Lancelot's damage? That's one question.
I think it's not so much of the damage, it's just more on delaying in terms of farming. So that would be very effective. You don't want to leave Lancelot alone. So I think placing a Hilda there, she will be able to take in some of Lancelot's damage.
And Arkai is just roaming around, nothing to do with that. Tyrants, they're going to go back their opponent's base. And look at that Hilda. She did manage to use one of her skills, if I'm not mistaken, it's the second skill to kind of stun the enemy away. No, that was the ultimate. Correct me if I'm wrong. So not really much damage that Lancelot could do and just run away from there.
Well, Turtle will come out in about 35 seconds, and Obby is in a little bit of trouble right here. Penjahat is trying to bring him down.
And there was a mistake on my end. It wasn't a Lancelot, it was a Fanny, so...
It looks like Lancelot, he is here, he will try to bring and give us the very first blood, but nothing's gonna happen.
You know, there's a very big cliff here, and
Yeah.
it's hanging. Yeah, hanging
On
over
a
there.
cliffhanger.
Yeah. Said, oh, when the first blood, nope. I'm taking it back.
While Tyrants, they are playing their games very different this time around. They are going for a lot of objective kills right here.
Very safe, very cautious, less aggressive compared to the first game, where it was a battle royale going in on both hero sides. Tyrants will get the turtle again.
With 2 turtle kills, we do have Fredo here in a bit of a trouble. Getting ganked by all
I don't
three
think
of them.
he'll survive.
He will be fine.
He will be
Fredo
fine.
will be fine.
Fredo will be fine. It rhymes.
Yes, of course. Then we do have an initiation by Obby.
It's just a tank battle, nothing much from there. And Lolita is going to meet up with Hilda again. Another tank battle. A lot of poking, like you said. Not much team fights or any individual fights coming in from both teams. Perhaps, like I said, none of the teams want to give room of error or opportunities against each other, which I feel Peach in the later runs, it's going to cost AirAsia a lot of trouble because Tyrants are winning turtles, they're winning gold and farm.
Well, Hilda is doing a great job in terms of distracting Cyan. And look at Lancelot and Fanny. They're both struggling in terms of farming. And that kind of puts Cyan back in about 3,000 gold behind Tyrants.
Wow. 3,000. Wait, actually 4,000 or 3,000?
But the number is moving.
Yeah.
It's 3,000, yeah.
So yeah, very hard. To me, in my opinion, it's going to be really hard to capitalize on that.
Well, we did see Penjahat come back with a Freya in the last game. You know, it's very possible that they can do it, and they already secured the first turret for Tyrants. It looks like they want more, and here we have them an initiation and engagement coming from Team Tyrants. It looks like they want Hawkeye and Rush, but they barely makes it. But they will bring one down.
And Archive from AirAsia Science will fall to the hands of Team Tyrants, most likely at the bottom lane. And now look at Tyrants, they already finished up the second tier tower off the top lane, and they want more blood. Obby is still poking around Fredo, but he has to be careful of that. Well, Lolita will end with a question. with that kill. Unfortunately, that would be a trade kill coming in for Cyclops, and Tyrant will fall back on the top lane. They deal a lot of damage. They will fall back perhaps to recuperate.
Well, Xian needs to be stopped.
Yeah.
Xian really needs to be stopped. I mean, Lancelot
Fashion-wise.
and Fanny
Yeah.
are struggling a lot. There's a lot of initiation coming. And just look at how Cyan is handling this. They're sending all the tanks out while it buys time for Lancelot and Fanny to get more farm. They are clearing creep waves. They are getting the jungle. I think what set them back was actually the turtle loss
Correct.
for a total of 2 rounds.
Yes. The gold and farm is in advantage of Xian, as Xian getting harassed by the members of Air Aegis and perhaps coming out their Ultra Instinct. And Swan is there to save the day of their dear Harley. And they want, but oh my goodness, Hawkeye stuck in the way. And perhaps Hawkeye will be the first person to fall, even though the shield pops out. But Eon coming in as Gushen taking off the first assassin and another tank of Air Asia Science. It seems like Air Asia Science needs a bit lost. Look at the melting, and oh my goodness, Panjahat could not respond to that. Oh no, this is gonna be tough. Will it burst?
Whoa,
No.
that was a very nice save. He managed to do it. Oh my god, Panjahat.
And now the Lord is all taking. Now, Peach, I did mention that the first tier turrets, they are able to let it go. But then the second tier turrets is a bit risky right now because you open up map control for your opponent team and it's going to be tough. Logan, can he withstand enough pressure before hopping in with the ultimate? No, he can't. And now Fanny will be caught off guard by Team Tyrants. This is going to be really bad as Air Asia might crumble to this offensive trade. Lot will spawn to the top and perhaps a blink push will come on in.
Tyrants, they're playing it this way in such a way that whenever Cyan wants to engage, they all just run.
Correct.
They're not giving the advantage to Cyan. They will fight when they want to fight. And that kind of puts Cyan in a lot of trouble. Looking at the goal lead, Tyrants is at 26,000 and Cyan is only at 19,000.
And we are heading to the 10-minute mark.
This is going to be difficult for Cyan to come back. And it just says that how can Cyan actually come back from this?
Well, first they got to stop the Lord. Second, they have to defend their split pushes because I think they're going to lose tier 2 turrets at the very least. And third, they have to win the team fight as the Lord marches on like a boss in Air Asia Science base. And they will initiate that. Logan, good ultimate over there, and he will deal damage to the rest of the team members of Air Asia Science. Now Tyrants, perhaps they will pay for that mistake, but they're gonna walk away a bit. Fredo, unfortunately, got caught in the hands of Hilda. A big ass just executes him down like an executioner, and the rest of the team Air Asia Science will fall back in their own base.
Well, Obi has been world class so far. He has been doing a great distraction right here. And we have Alice poking in every now and then. It looks like Air Asia Science is in a lot of trouble. But Jahan will try to get Aeon, but he manages to flicker away with his skills. But he will go down to the hands of Logan.
Logan, he played really, really well with 2-1 and 0. Unfortunately, if you notice, Peach, both middle and bottom lanes has been destroyed, leaving only a slither of health in the top lane. If Tyrants were to destroy this turret, I think game 2 is for Tyrants.
Game 3 sounds like a very possible situation right now.
Indeed.
Cyan, it's gonna be difficult for them to come back. They need to stop falling into Tyrants' traps,
Correct.
you know. All the engagements that they set up for Cyan to fail.
And I love how Tyrants, they actually have a backup plan. They use the skills not only to engage, but to disengage from the team fights when they feel like it's going to be a lost cause. The Grog Ball comes good. However, Logan still there tanking the team. And of course, Lolita there tanking the damage on the Tyrants, just controlling the map phase. And most likely they can wait for the 60+ minute mark. But look at that, Fanny at the bottom lane. Will she get caught?
Caught by Hilda. The split pushing technique isn't really working anymore for either team.
Yep.
So that needs to be dropped, but we do have some bloodbath over here. Grog will try to initiate another fight.
Nice. Whoa, nice spin onto there, and now here comes the engagement. However, Tyrant seems like they're gonna win this team fight because now there's only 3 members left and make it 3 in this battle. However, it's a little too late. 2 more members left in here. The last turret falls down to the hands of Tyrants, and Tyrants can most likely call checkmate for game 2.
Well, Cyan is in a lot of trouble. They are being very aggressive right here. Aeon risking a lot right there. Cyan manages to get Cyclops, and it looks like this might be the end
Only
of
2
Cyan.
tanks.
They are going all out. Fredo is out. They are pushing away, but do they realize Hilda?
Yeah.
She's up there. Someone needs to stop her right now. The distraction.
Oh.
Look up, Logan.
Oh no. Wow. Just wow, Pete. Just wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't love this,
Alice down.
you don't love MLBB action.
This game is action-packed.
But here's the thing, Peach. You kill off Tyrants, but your base is bald. Really, really bald.
Yeah.
What can you do to come back or at least finish off Tyrants from here?
The thing that you need to do now is to buy time for your throne to heal up. But at the same time, you gotta be a bit more defensive, and you gotta see the bigger picture right here. You know, there are the annoying. Here comes the annoying Hilda, right?
Yeah.
What Obi does is just to create distraction.
Correct.
And they are gonna go for Fredo. From Tyrants, they are aiming for Lancelot, they're aiming for Cyclops. These are the people that they want to stop.
And I feel like Obi has been put in locking down those assassins. Like even though Fanny wants to come in to steal a turret, but he was there to protect and attack Fredo.
Yep. So I would say both teams are Tyrants this time around. They are doing fantastic. Fredo is suffering so much.
We have to see his item progression. I think he's a bit squishy at the point
Yeah.
at the time.
He hasn't been getting enough farms as compared to the last game. You know, even Fanny is struggling quite a bit there.
And oh, here comes off Obi, the annoying Hilda, which has proved very, very nice in this game, even though she's not the flashiest player in the team. But then here comes the engagement. The Lord does take a beating from Tyrants herself, but will be able to steal from Fanny. And this is the turnaround that AirAsia needs. AirAsia wants from here. They want blood, even though Lancelot falls to the hands of Tyrants. But then, is it enough for AirAsia to continue on this push? They have to be careful. Obi, unfortunately, has to be sandwiched down, subway down by 4 members, and he managed to run away, juking around. But is that enough? Because Eon is there to save the day, perhaps to save his teammates from coming in on board. The rest of Asia might want to fall back. Ultimate does pop up on the correct time. Alice and Ken, what is going on? AirAsia will need to fall back a bit. They don't want to lose any more team members, because if they were to lose, they could end the game, even though there's a lot in their taking.
Yeah, I have to agree with that, but it looks like Fanny will try to get Obi right here. That lost skill, it was world class. And here comes Majahat. He wants more action. It's like, you don't touch my lord, but he's gonna try to bring Aeon down right here. But Obi is coming right from the back.
Jahan had to be careful. He needs to make sure that he doesn't die in vain. The Lord can die, but it is not. The top lane actually is in jeopardy as well, but Gushan is able to defend Cyclops and Akai. Again, the greediness from AirAsia Cyan wants to get all 3 lanes. They want to end and make it an even playing. Mid lane turret does take it down, but unfortunately they have to stop their push from that onwards.
This is something that they have to do. They have to push all 3 lanes because all of the lanes are open.
Yeah.
So you want to push the creep waves further into Tyrant's area instead of having it on your side. And we can see Fanny is still trying to push bottom lane. They are going to try to create some distraction in the top lane, while Cyclops will be on standby for the possible bloodbath. And this is when Cyan is actually giving Tyrants that feeling, you know, the punishment that Tyrants serve.
Correct. And it's all because of that one Lord's quite steal. And now Air Asia Science, they have the advantage. They have the man control. They have the minions in front of him. And look at the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't love this, you don't love MLBB action. Just like I said again, Peach. Say it with me.
Yes. Oh my God, Fredo! He barely makes it, but he will bring down Xian. And he's spotted it in front, but he goes down again. Oh my God! Then it looks like it's gonna go down. Tyrants will go down to the hands of Cyan and his partner Jahat. He's just slashing away. Tyrants is in a lot of trouble.
And now the Lolita ultimate does connect, but Tyrants are down with only 4 members. They still have Harley, they still have Alice to kind of control lanes. But what it is gonna take, that was a slightest mistake by Gashan coming in on board, and Majaha is gonna run away from trouble. Tyrants, now the game plan has backfired towards them. What can they do?
It looks like both teams will be taking a short break.
Yep.
You know, they do want to wait for the Lord. But then again, the next Lord will be very crucial. We don't want another Lord steal like that to happen again. Because it is a huge game changer.
And I feel like, Peach, none of the members can afford to die.
Yes.
It's already 18 minutes in the game. The respawn time is going to be long. If you lose one
Yes.
member, you can consider it's game over, especially on Asia Science, because they don't have any turrets to protect them for the massacre.
And also, Rox and Xian already lost their immortality. They used it already, so it's not something that they want to fight right now.
Oh, but Jahat, he got caught up. He will be the first member served onto the plate of Tyrants. Air Asia Science wants more blood. Unfortunately, they have to fall back in here. I don't get it why Logan is away from them. Perhaps want to pick Harley away. But then again, Hilda and Tom, I think AirAsia did spot out that something is a bit fishy. And they finally get to see the bait out of it.
This is, you know, map awareness is very crucial. This is that Logan is being targeted right here. He is in a lot of trouble, but Lolita will out, but unsuccessful. Xian wants Akai down. He barely makes it, but he will survive. He goes back to base, but Hawkeye is in a lot of trouble right now.
Oh no, AirAsia Science in the lifeline here, because this is the thing, they don't have any turrets. The base is open anytime, anyhow. Tyrants can just come in and knock. They don't even need to knock the door, they just rob in the door. They're like, hey guys, there's one door here, let me kill you here.
Open door.
The open door, no door.
No door.
Oh man.
Okay, Lord is up. It looks like none of them will want to go for Lord.
It's gonna be like one of those games, whoever starts it will take that risk.
Yes, exactly. And I like how just casually they just pass by each other, keeping things very casual.
Oh man.
I don't even know what else to expect right now, because we've been turning tides for so many times, you know, and we're already 20 minutes in the game. And again, they're countering each other. They're doing so well with it.
Yep.
And it's something that I would like to focus on a lot, map awareness. So they learned from the mistake the last game.
And you know, the team fights just run it. But yeah, like you said, it's something that the map awareness, the positioning also matters. Like, you know, Ami suddenly gets stuck over there. But you can see in the side screen what is going on. Oh my goodness, Fredo getting caught over there, but Logan coming in with the nick of time. Immortality does fall over Fredo, but it isn't enough to save Team Cyan. And Team Cyan has put themselves in a huge disadvantage. They lost their damage output hero, and I don't know how they're going to respond to this, but the Lord perhaps is for Tyrants taking at the end. They want more blood, however. Look at Logan already popping the immortality. He has to run away. He's gonna hop out of there, but it isn't enough. Harley ending the life of the Supreme Tank. They are down on one tank, leaving only 3 members alive for Air ASYN with a 40-second plus cooldown on respawn timer.
While they were busy fighting, Obi was actually pushing on both the lanes, middle and bottom lane, and it looks like no one has realized Obi is on the throne, and the victory will go to Tyrants. What
This is where, you know, you